All right. First of all, I want to congratulate Andy, his staff, the players, Patrick, Travis, Chris. What an amazing game tonight. Also want to congratulate Mark Donovan and Brett Veach. So much work goes into an evening like this. You know, with Brett, it starts early in the offseason, and what an amazing job he did of putting this team together and helping us find players to replace some of the people that got injured during the course of the year. It's an amazing achievement. We talked a lot about this early in the year, about the opportunity to be the first team to go back to the Super Bowl after back-to-back wins. And it's hard to even put into words what it means to have the opportunity that we will here in 2 weeks in New Orleans. So special. I want to give a shout out to our fans tonight. I thought our fans were incredible. GHA Field at Arrowhead is a very difficult place for opposing teams to play, and our fans made it so tonight. And then lastly, I want to congratulate the Bills on a tremendous season. What a great football team, fantastic organization that they have.
Clark, how do you think your dad would react to not like this?
Well, as much as we as a family like having a bunch of trophies with his name on it, I think he would have been upset because he was so humble. I don't think any of us really could have dreamed about it being like this and having the success that we've had, winning 5 Lamar Hunt trophies in the last 7 years, and going back to the Super Bowl. I think he would love it because at his heart he was a fan. He and my mom, they were fans first and foremost, and so I know he would love that aspect of it, and he would also love it for our fans because that was always a focus of his.
You mentioned the. Go ahead, Todd.
When you think about Andy and Pat and bringing them here, as you think about it in the idea of what it meant for the city, just how do you reflect on their impact over these last years?
Yeah, well, obviously it's been transformational. You just think back to 2013 when Andy joined the organization, made us an immediate winner, really changed the culture here. And then a few years later, he got the quarterback that he'd been waiting his whole career for. I think there was a comment earlier about why it's so hard, why nobody's ever gone back to have a chance at a three-peat. I think it's because those teams didn't have the combination of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
We'll do 3 more guys. Let's go Sam, Vahe, and then Adam real quick.
Can you put the impact Andy has had in perspective? You're a historian of the league. Are we looking at maybe the greatest coach in league history?
I think he certainly has to be in that conversation. Different time periods make it hard to compare coaches from different generations. Certainly having cleared 300 wins and with the Super Bowl wins that he already has and the AFC championships and NFC championship that he won, he's got to be right there at the top. I think the great news for Chiefs fans is he's not done. Right? We've got work to do here in 2 weeks, and then I know he's excited about the challenge of coming back next year.
Clark, Andy mentioned the gut-wrenching wins, and I wonder what that's been like for you all season. I mean, have you seen that as something building towards this, or at times worrisome? How did you process that? How do you think it impacted today?
Yeah, I think it was all of that. Certainly it was a roller coaster for everyone who's a Chiefs fan. All those close games, but at the same time, we were learning something valuable from it, and we've seen it in the past. And I think Patrick Mahomes is at his best when the games are on the line. And I said it outside the podium how he and his teammates almost always find a way to get it done. They did tonight. Tonight we were playing an incredible football team, the Buffalo Bills. You knew it was going to be close. We have the history of our playoff victories over them the last several years, so you knew it was going to be a close game because all those games were close. And I think the experience that the team gained during the season really helped them tonight.
Last 2, Adam, and then Nate. Go ahead, Adam.
Clark, congratulations, by the way. You said a minute ago you didn't dream of having success like this as an organization. What did you dream of? What did you think were realistic expectations here?
Yeah. Well, our goal has always been to build a consistent winner, but the dream was to win one Lamar Hunt Trophy and win our second Lombardi Trophy, which we achieved back in 2019. And the great news is none of us were satisfied with that. Nobody in the organization, Andy, Pat, Brett, Mark, myself, our entire family, we wanted to come back and have a shot for more. And credit really goes to Brett on helping us build that consistent winner. A lot of the players have changed over the last 6 years, but here we are back in the Super Bowl.
Last one, Nate.
Mark, when you're watching 4th and 5 in your midfield, just what goes through your mind when you see Spags blitz your best cornerback, knowing that either if it fails or succeeds, it kind of will tell the story of the game?
Yeah. Well, we've been blessed to have Spags here for a number of years, and we've seen him do that in the past. So, like our players, I trust in Spags.